Option A. Add a before insert trigger on account to set the value of the required field. Option B. Create a test data factory class that serves as a single place to create accounts for unit tests and set the required fields there. Option C. Change the required field to be validation rule that excludes the system administrator profile. Option D. Add the required field to the data setup for all of the unit tests. Correct answer is option B. Next question is, a user receives the generic an internal server error has occurred while interacting with a custom Lightning component. What should the developer do to ensure a more meaningful message? Option A. Add an onError event handler to the tag. Option B. Add an error view component to the markup. Option C. Use an Aura handled exception in a try-catch block. Option D. Use process builder to catch the error. Correct answer is option C. Consider the Apex class above. That defines a remote action used on a visual force search page, which code snippet will assert that the remote action returned to the correct account. See the options, option A, B, C, and D. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a custom visual force controller calls the Apex pages.message method, but no messages are rendering on the page. Which component should be added to the visual force page to display the message? See the options, option A, B, C, and D. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a developer is writing code that requires making callouts to an external web service. Which scenario necessitates that the callout be made in an addFuture method? Option A. The callouts will be made in an Apex trigger. Option B. The callouts will be made in an Apex test class. Option C. The callout could take longer than 60 seconds to complete. Option D. Over 10 callouts will be made in a single transaction. Correct answer is option A. Next question is, a developer wants to call an Apex server-side controller from a Lightning or a component. What are two limitations to the data being returned by the controller? Choose two options. Option A. A custom Apex class can be returned, but only the value of public instance properties and methods annotated with @Aura enabled are serialized and returned. Option B. List of custom Apex classes cannot be returned by Apex controllers called by Lightning Aura components. Option C. Basic data types are supported by default, such as maximum size for a number are defined by the objects that they map to. Option D. Only basis data type and objects S-objects are supported as return types for Apex controllers called by Lightning Aura components. Correct answer is option A and option C. Next question is, which interface needs to be implemented by a Lightning component so that it may be displayed in model dialog by clicking a button on a Lightning record page? Option A. Force Lightning Quick Action. Option B. Lightning Quick Action. Option C. Lightning Edit Action. Option D. Force Lightning Edit Action. Correct answer is option B.